Restarting Outer Worlds. I saw a little bit of this played back in the day, so I'm kind of excited to play it myself. But yeah, let's get started. I guess you're just to make it dark to where you can't really see the left one, so I feel like that's good. Peril on Gorgon is recommended for player level 25 or higher. Murder Cardanos recommended for players level 30. Oh, are these DLCs? Okay, yeah, that's DLC, I'm assuming. Okay, we want Supernova. Oh, this is like actual. This is like actual hard mode. Now we'll do normal mode since it's our first time playing. Yeah, we want subtitles. Yes, we want subtitles. I'm blind.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment. With only a minor term of service, you will become the master of your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Well, average comes
I
with
hope
it.
you're ready to shoulder a burden, friend.
Oh yeah. Tactical time, dilution, drain for move, double.
I just hope your brain's quicker than your hands.
Weapon durability loss is increased.
You're easily brainwashed. Glad I found you before the board did.
Dumb dialogue options unlocked.
You tend to miss obvious cues, like incoming walls. You won't be quite so boring after you've saved the entire colony.
Charm.
You'd need a navigational computer to find your temper.
No passive health regen? Oh my gosh. Here, seems kind of harsh. Okay, so we definitely want headshots. I love headshots. I hope there's sniper rifle in this.
I bet you really can believe it's not borscht.
Borscht?
Nothing gets past you. You would have made a formidable constable. Very low likelihood of explosive cell death. You shouldn't have any trouble digesting our food. Quick on the draw.
Okay. Sneak, lock. Okay, we want dexterity. We want perception. I don't really care too much. Long guns. Sniper. I'm assuming snipers have. Usually. That's how it was in freaking Fallout. They're like, oh yeah, you need to get 100 in heavy weapons where you can aim without being laggy. Like the freaking sight was like this. Okay. Charm, peppermint, natural health. These affect a lot. And lying. Yeah, I don't care for any of those. Critical hit bonus.
You're also average.
Let's do one charm. And then we'll do like extra to perception. I guess one intelligence. I don't know. Okay. Points. It's placed in a core skill will increase specialized skill. Okay, so we have melee. Here for me. Rifle. Assuming. Okay.
We'll put those marksmanship scores to good use. Good. I need someone who can smack a little sense into this colony.
Defense. Who cares about defense? Like, psh, just don't get hit. Use your ability to talk. Dialogue. Definitely sneak. It's my. Why is it at 12? Definitely sneak.
If you wanted to steal from the rich, you've come to the right colony. A crack shot. Capital.
Right. Okay, so that's good. Aptitude? Oh, these are like, okay. Colonist sounded like a nice entry-level career for a person of your skills. Expanding humanity's reach by civilizing cosmic. We only choose one of these. I could be a cashier. like that one. Oh. Farmer dirt. Food additive tester. Oswald team mascot. These are really good. Really funny. These all make you sound stupid. None of these are like ones that are useful to me. Well, maybe determination?
Good for you. Don't let the board tell you what you're meant to be. Not much risk of injury in this profession. You poor thing. Made to listen to that dreadful music all day.
I just love how this guy has like something for everything. He just says something for every
Can you
selection.
really compete with a Spacer's Choice frozen dinner? Class A. Oh, right. Test subject. It'll be a miracle if you make anything grow. You must have been brilliant at organizing stationery.
We'll probably just do no discernible because I don't think anything helpful particular. Oh, we get to make our cure. Face. I wonder how. Well, should we make it look like me? Or should we make it look like my typical characters? I feel like it's gonna be hard to find one that looks like me. Oh, that one kind of looks like me. The nose. Skin tone's super pale. We're so pale. This one. Eye color. And brown eyes. On camera, they look really dark, but they're. Listen. Eye size, humongo. Kind of stuff gets too crazy for me. I don't know how to do any of this. It's my hair. Bald. Do my unibrow? Can't see her eyebrows. Mine are like really thick up front and then they get skinny. They're kind of accurate, right? Yeah. I don't know, I don't really like this hair. Girl. You want facial hair? Are we sure this is my face? That one, kind of. So hard, like kind of. No, not at all. That one's okay. Yeah, I guess so. as much as you can, really. Makeup, yes, let's do makeup. Yeah, freckles. Okay, well, so you can only have freckles and not makeup? That's fine, I guess. Well, of course, we have to go with the freckles. I have freckles. Oh, I need dirt. First. Age. Yeah, we're old as grandma. What's my name? Holly Kips. That's it. Let's go.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 9%. His drive is
Shit.
inoperable.
Ah,
there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Buttons do not work for this poor man. Hi, Giga. Thanks so much. You guys think I should move my camera up here? It's better. Maybe we can see subtitles.
Is this thing working? Ah, there you are.
Now we're blocking his face.
Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry. I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
I can dodge. Backwards. Yeah, I heard this game was like okay, but personally, like a lot of people said that about Cyberpunk, and I played it before all the bug fixes, and I had a great time. You know, even with all the bugs, so I thought I'd give this a shot. It's like kind of up my alley. So here we go. Oh, me mouse. character's freaking out.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings.
Sit still, I'll patch you up.
Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
Happened? Fisher's what?
Oh, we're all part of the Spacer's Choice family here. Not that I deserve to be. Can't even deliver a company slogan. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take them. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
What are you doing out here?
Investigating an illegally grounded ship. All spacecraft must arrive and depart from authorized landing pads. That's board law, that is. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh?
I'll be nice.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
You know anything about the Hope?
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Tell me where I am.
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Bye. Nine bullets.
Thanks for patching me up.
So I have to shoot these?
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the hell? This...
How do I melee? I said... T? That is a scary looking guy. Okay, tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Pressing the TTD button slows down the world, gives you time to think as well as take action. You. Bunch of nanners. Fistics. Okay, wait, so weapon man have up to 4 weapons at a time. Hey, it's me. I look great. Fantastic. My health just regens. It's so helpful. I hate when enemies like run at you. It scares me. I kill one of them. I need that freaking perk from Dead by Daylight where you can like find bodies of people. Oh! There it is. Okay. This is really pretty.
Talk to the lieutenant. She's certified in customer service.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Call on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
Yeah, I've already dealt with a few of them. I'm not impressed.
You pulling my limb? I mean, yeah, of course. Marauders. Bunch of addle-brained derelicts. I could round them up all by myself. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Alright, you sit tight. I'll handle it. I want the XP for myself. How many Marauders can there be? Eh? Four? That was right. Ooh! Yeah. How do I heal? I don't know how to heal. Oh wait, F. Yes, that one. See you guys. See you guys wait. I did it. I've gained enough experience to go up a level. Open your character ledger to advance. This new perk every other level. Huh. Gosh, I hate how their bodies just. What do you guys think you're doing?
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Not just anyone is chosen to enforce landing regulations, you know? I had to fill out 4 whole forms.
Yeah, note to self: kill enemies out in the open. Skill improvements. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Oh wow, I have a lot of points. Definitely want to improve like dialogue and stuff because I feel like in Fallout that stuff helps you out so much. Perks. Get a new perk point every 2 levels. Okay, so I guess we are tier 1. Toughness. Slow the words. Wolf. Rider. High maintenance. Precision. Applied science. Negotiate. Traveler. Balance sense. Pack mules tonight. Who cares? Remember flaws? What flaws? Oh, is that if you like make yourself super dummy? Let's do base health right now. It's kind of dumb. We're in a strange land.
This is gonna take a lot of paperwork.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Smile for my surveillance device, Marauder. I am tracking your every move.
Please. This is like...
Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench.
This is just Mass Effect.
All doors are on security lockdown. Nice try, Marauder.
It's all too...
Marauder, please be informed that the engine room contains nothing of value. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
Very nice lady. I'm not here to misappropriate anything.
I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Please prepare yourself for lethal deterrence. Gesture procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarded parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You guys were on the ground, right?
You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Is this Hawthorne's ship?
This vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Hawthorne's dead, I'm sorry.
I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
I get it. You need me to be Captain Hawthorne or you can't fly.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity cartridge.
Ow.
Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Yes. Yes. Ada. I got
Best
it.
of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
Thank you. I will try.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the
Have mods? I don't have any mods. I'm not gonna worry about it.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, ma'am, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
You got it all wrong. I'm a Starship Safety Inspector.
Oh, by Allah. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I'd report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
I can't wait for that either, Prince. Okay, so we have to find a power regulator. I guess so. I don't think it's really. Okay. Kill him. Hey Johnson, what's up? It's fun so far, yeah. See how it goes. Yeah, I said I need to kill cow in the open. It's impossible to find their bodies. Stop. It's impossible. It's actually impossible. No, we have not. Oh well. Guess we'll just miss the third. Oh wait, here it is. Thanks, E. Johnson. I haven't really been playing single player games. Recently it's been a lot of raiding. I've been so busy out on the weekends and stuff, so I don't have time for like side stuff. So pretty. Okay.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's Marauder territory, friend.
You know, I'm not a marauder.
You talk too pretty for a marauder. Most of them just grunt and yell. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Nice to meet you. I'm Alex Hawthorne.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Fancy title.
Hey, I earned that fancy title. Started off a lowly junior gravesite builder, then junior interment engineer. Oh, and I was a junior burial assistant for a time.
Yeah, you seem pretty old to be junior.
The rate I've been working, I'm bound to earn a promotion. Must be about 50, 60 burials away from associate in humor.
Looking to make a little money.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our gravesites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
Making people pay for their own graves?
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
Free of charge. Why can't you collect these yourself?
Quotas, mostly. Got a backlog of graves to fill. Bodies won't bury themselves, you know?
Okay, I'll collect your fees.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Why is he a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
Where can I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. Yeah?
Town must be in pretty bad shape.
You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, braving the wilds.
Not worried about falling sick?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
How long have you been a junior in humor?
Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1... all my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
There's a lot of people to Marauders?
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
Oh. Really after loot?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those Marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
For your time.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
I could really go for some salt tuna.
Oh, these are great. Wow, this is a lot of grapes. Pottery to get. Okay, for me. Oh, that requires 3 mag locks? Oh. That's great. Is this okay to take? I just stole it from this guy. Sorry, Silas. Is this a door? I can't tell. Wait, how do you tell if someone's looking at you? Save.
Spacer's choice. Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Conrad.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Relax, I'm clean.
So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment.
And my remains for what?
Burial, in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. We make you presentable.
Yeah, speaking of burials, give me your fees.
Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
You're broke.
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Yeah, that's some quality drama you should have.
Thank you, no. I despise the serials. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Medical rights.
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Give him an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
Ah. I can just take so much stuff. Like, nobody's looking.
What can I do for you?
Oh, you've had some training.
Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
If we use the term Dr. Loopsley.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth?
You know about Eugene? How?
I'm a mind reader.
You were probably poking around my things. I really shouldn't leave my letters sitting out in the open. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Oh. Sure, he won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
You're gonna have to.
Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Bye. You're skeptical? A lot of people are skeptical. So I'm here to play it myself. Out for you.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you.
A modless playthrough of this game is very bold. Think so? That is a locked door.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
I need to fix a ship. You know where I can find parts?
You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery.
Got some questions for
Go
you.
right ahead.
What's your take on this place?
What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
I'm glad you're so optimistic.
I have every reason to be. I caught a real break working in a place like this. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
Actually, there was.
Go right ahead.
Anyone I should watch out for?
Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's
Not of his
something about him that
vicar.
bothers
It's
me.
vicar?
Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here.
Who would do that? So about this plague that's supposed to be going around.
Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
Are you done being delusional? Or should I wait?
I take umbrage with your choice of phrase. We ain't sick, we're rugged. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry.
Spacer's Choice obviously cares about its family.
Spacer's Choice is built on love, and like any real love, it is cold and tough when needs must. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work.
Seems fair.
It is better than fair. It's company policy. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go knocking your work. At least we've got work.
Sorry, I've got a lot to do. Just gotta keep our head. Just gotta keep our head.
Never seen you here before. You a visitor? Welcome. On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to, where am I again?
I've been asking myself that same question.
Oh, I ask myself questions all the time. For example, why do we spend money on these fancy latrines when we have a perfectly good wall outside?
Hey, guy. Can you be working?
I am in no condition to do any work. Not so long as my injuries trouble me.
You're injured?
Yep. Got my mid stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on Zero G Brew. After the second bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
Sound like you need a surgeon.
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber. That's like surgery, but for your hair.
Poor guy.
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Cannery could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
Sure there is. We can have another Zero G.
I don't know you.
I'm Alex Hawthorne.
Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
Something going on here I should know about?
Am I that easy to read? Yeah, we've been having some problems lately. Loyalty issues, lines in the sand. I know where folk in Edgewater stand. But you, I don't know you. If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters.
What's this about deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, Enough about them.
Deserters.
What can I do for you?
Can't believe it. Felt like chatting.
Go ahead.
What if I told you you just got shot into space by a crazy scientist?
Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum.
That's me at work. You want me to help you with a smile? You need to, like, pay me first. I wish it was a joke.
Most folk forget where they're standing after a few drinks. Seems to me you've got a head start. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning.
Sounds like you're free to go outside.
Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that.
I suppose we've all got to do our jobs.
And be satisfied with our lot in life. I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
So what's your
I
story?
don't see how that's any of your business.
Oh, I don't have it unlocked. Yeah, I guess it's not.
Will there be anything else?
I'll be back. Did I put my gun away, or am I just like pointing at people this whole time? Pretty cotton.
Been eating nothing but salt tuna for a year.
We should keep our voices down.
Oh, it's prison. Just open it? Yeah. Oh, these are, I'm so sorry. These are more details. Oh.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Need help with your marauder problem? I'm for hire.
As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just one per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Got some questions.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Phineas Wells mean anything?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual?
He kidnapped me and froze me and shot me into space.
Mm-hmm. Shot you into space? You know, lying to a Spacer's Choice constable is a violation of company policy and punishable by a fine.
Correct.
Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority.
Oh.
I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald
Silvering.
Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority.
I assumed you were my nearest board authority.
I represent Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which is itself a member of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Also, I specialize in processing fingerprints, so unless you're carrying Wells's finger on you, there's not a lot I can do for you.
Alright, so who do I have to talk to?
Any information regarding outstanding bounties and wanted criminals should be directed to Mr. Udom Bedford. Mr. Bedford's office is located on the Groundbreaker.
Groundbreaker?
Halcyon's original colony ship, now repurposed into a space station. Mr. Udom Bedford represents the board's interest on the Groundbreaker. Something else I can do for you? As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
So we can turn in Wells? That's messed up. So who do you work for?
If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice.
What does Spacer's Choice answer to?
Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this.
You. A bureaucrat.
Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it.
Another thing.
Something to report?
That's enough. Alright.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
This will be it for episode 1 of Outer Worlds. I gotta go to bed. I know, just as you got home, Silverwing. But tomorrow is another day, and we will play a whole good 3 hours of this instead of just 1. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Or in the next video. Okay, good night, y'all. See you next time. Bye.